throwing frisbees, and one of them flew down and hit my wife Camilla in the eye. It wasn't serious, but the guy who ran the show said somebody should take a look at it. So we went backstage to have somebody look at it. And when we walked backstage, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers were just coming in off the bus. And he said, "Roger McGuinn, you got to come up on stage with me and do some songs." Well, this is Tampa, Florida. I was wearing white shorts and a red Hawaiian shirt. I looked like I was going to a Jimmy Buffett concert. But I got up and I did a couple of songs with him anyway. And after the show, we got on the bus and we went out to the hotel on the beach where he was staying. And his daughters were very young at the time. So we were all flying kites out on the beach. And he said, "You know, in a couple of weeks I'm going to go on tour in Europe with Bob Dylan." I said, "Wow, you're going to have so much fun," because I remembered the 1975 Rolling Thunder tour with Dylan. It was just great. And Tom said, "Well, I'll ask Bob if he can come along." I said, "Okay." So the next day Tom called up and he said, "Yeah, I talked to Bob." He said, "Bring him along. He could be the opening act." That was cool with me. So I went on this tour called Temples and Flames, and we toured all over Europe. And while we were on tour, Tom had this autobiography by John Phillips called Papa John. And I'd known John and Michelle Phillips in New York. We lived in Greenwich Village at the same time, in the same building. I used to hang out with them. So I wanted to read the book too. And after Tom was through with it, he gave me the book and I read it. And we decided it would make good material for a song. So we wrote this next song called King of the Hill. And it's on my Back from Rio album. And Tom helped me out on it. Ellie's asleep. You roll up your window. The night air is cold. The freeway is clear. In a green Gucci bag are your prized possessions, the jewels of your mind. You hold back fear. And when Monday comes around, there's a high lonesome sound, and she follows you down for the kill. And the white lightning light makes it all seem so right, and you feel like the king of the hill. The driveway is long, your princess is lovely, your servants all wait for your knock on the door. How many years will you crawl through this castle and so satisfied and still wanting more? And when Monday comes round, there's a high lonesome sound, and she follows you down for the kill. And the white blinding light makes it all seem so right, and you feel like the king of the hill. Yes, you feel like the king of the hill. Oh, you feel like the king of the hill. Yeah, you feel like the king of the hill.